Hi guys, I wanted to pop on here today and do a little mass make. Just show you real quick how I mass make ribbons, and it's pretty easy. I just make a bunch of these little ribbon starts, and then as I'm going along I put them together and make ribbons. A lot of times I'll just put get the right scissors. A lot of times I'll put two different ones together. So I just make a bunch of these little ribbon starts, and I use staples to hold the middle, and I just like to go like this and like this. Now this simple one, you can make them really long or make them smaller. I tend to make mine a little smaller because of journals, pages, you know. And you can use a tiny attacher, or you can use a regular stapler. So see, I would take two different colors and put them together, and then I would add, and I would put like a whole bunch of different colors of these in a container, and then I would pull out a couple different colors and put them together until I found the colors that I liked on the journal page. And then you just add something in the middle to make your little bow, and you have some cute little bows. So you just keep taking, you know, whatever color ribbons that you want, and I just take all the colors and I just make a whole bunch of these. And then when I'm ready, when I'm creating something, I just finger through until I find some colors that I think work on the page. And then you can also make more of a triple one. Let's see, I want some of this one. There we go. You can make more of a, instead of just single, you can make them go up higher. Keep going, like so, and then staple the middle. So you got a little bit more volume to your ribbon. And I'm gonna lose it here. I'm not doing so good when I'm trying to do this on video. Go a little slower. Back and forth. And back and forth. And hopefully I can get it this time. Go like that. There we go. And then you get, so you have a whole pile of them, and you just start putting them together. You have a journal and you're trying to decide what looks good on the page. You can take two of them together and decide, and then start gluing them together. See, that would make a real pretty one. And then let's see, I've even got some thicker one in here, but you could actually do it with some of this thin stuff. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do one with the regular stapler, because we don't all have the tiny attacher thing that Tim Holtz has. So I use this too. I just use a regular stapler. Well, maybe I do. You can, I've done it. There we go. And you can use a regular stapler on that. And once you put another one on there and you put your thing, you cover up the staple. See? So, and the bigger stapler, of course, obviously would work better with thicker ones. And I make thick ones, thin ones, I get a whole container of them, and then I just build. You can take a big one and a little one, go together like so. Then another thing I like to do is I like to take old lace that I'm not really going to use on journal edges or anything else, and I like to do it with that too. Different thicknesses. You can take the lace and leave it the thickness that it is. I gotta get more off there. You can leave the thickness that it is and staple it, or you can go half. So just cut. So you want a little smaller one. Just cut. I'm doing this kind of quick on here so that I'm not spending too much time. I just wanted to show you how easy this was, and then you just spend a little time making a whole bunch, and then when you're creating your journals, you don't have to stop. So there's one, and then we'll top it with this one. There's a pretty little bow. And you can take thicker lace that you're not going to use. I don't use this kind of lace very much in my journals, so I was always wondering what to do with it. So you could cut this down in all kinds of different sizes and just make some bows. We can just make some bows. Sometimes with the lace it's a little bit better to go 3, but I'm not going to do that this time because of time constraints. But it gets a little bit more volume, stands up a little bit more, and you just add a dot of glue right there, put the bow right there, and then put the center in the middle, like so. And one other thing, another size, I got this at a garage sale, and it's way too wide for this, so what I do is I cut it down just like I just did that lace. I cut whatever size I want. Some ribbon you can't do this with because it frays too much. This ribbon you can, and you make whatever size you want to make. I'm not going to get too carried away here. Like so. So there is another way to make some ribbon out of the things that you have. And when you're getting ready to put it in your journal, you can poop it up a little bit more. So here we go. This color usually works pretty good together. Just glue those all together and you have yourself a ribbon cluster. And they go really good on a lot of different pages, on the tops of tags, all kinds of stuff. So I just thought I'd share that. Mass make ribbons, and then maybe you can be using them in your journals. You might even be able to take fabric and do it with it, you know, some lacy fabric instead of the lace that you might not be putting in your journals. It might not be quite right for the journals, but maybe it's good for this. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful crafting day, and if you have any comments or suggestions or questions, just leave a message down there. I'm happy to answer them. I usually don't miss too much down there, so you guys take care and have a great day.